Okay, we wanted to make a quick video on what we spent living in the Algarve for a month, just to sum up the costs. So we split the costs into different categories, and then we've got the total as well at the end. So the categories we have done are accommodation, eating out, like in restaurants and cafes. Then we've got supermarkets, we've got transportation, and we've got activities.
So starting with accommodation, our Airbnb cost us £792, which seemed like a bit of a lot, but for the first place we wanted to go, we wanted somewhere where we could really relax and chill out, and seeing as it had a pool, it was the perfect place, and the pool was probably the best part of the apartment, I would say. So yeah, all in all, but in the apartment we had a kitchen, living room, dining area, bathroom and a bedroom, and it was great for us.
Yeah, and that was for a full month as well.
Yeah.
Next we've got supermarkets. So there's a few different supermarkets in the Algarve. You've got Continente, Don Policio, is it?
Something like that, yeah.
And there's also Lidl's, and then you've got the smaller supermarkets like the Intermarchés and the Jaffas.
Yeah.
We done a big shop first of all and spent about, what was it, like £80?
Yeah, it was about that.
When we first got there, that was in Lidl, and then we also done another shop halfway through, and that was in Lidl as well. And then we just picked up things from like the Intermarchés and the Continentes as we went along. So the total for supermarket cost was £235, which I don't know what the breakdown is for that per week, but we feel like that's pretty decent considering we did have to buy like toilet roll,
we had to buy washing up powder,
dishwasher tablets, or stuff like that, because we were in an Airbnb, not in a hotel. So yeah, that's why that was £235.
So next we have eating out. Now we didn't do this so much in the evenings, we were out a lot during the day, so if we did eat out, we just ate out for lunch. And we did go out in the evening 3 times for some drinks. So all in all that came to 301, which isn't too bad considering we were in a very expensive part of the Algarve. But yeah, that was just, we ate out I think probably 7 or 8 times maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
For lunch, and then just for drinks a couple of nights, so yeah, 301, not too bad.
Yeah, I think we can definitely decrease the cost a lot more if we were in a cheaper area.
100%, yeah.
Or even like a cheaper country. Like if we compare to the cost of Sofia eating out, if we'd ate out the same amount of times or gone for drinks the same amount of times, it would have definitely been way
less
cheaper.
than half, I would
way
say.
Less than half, probably less than a third. Okay, the next category is transportation. Now we spent £96.59 on transportation. This was mainly Ubers. I think this also includes a £20 bus to Lisbon, but everything else apart from that bus is Ubers. The public transport, because we were coming out of high season, wasn't as regular, and it was a bit confusing to work out, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and I think it worked out cheaper as well to get an Uber if there was 2 of you. If you were travelling on your own, then it might be cheaper to get the bus.
Yeah, and the bus stop was about half hour walk away anyway, which was like the distance that we would need to go in the Uber or wherever.
Yeah, it was also half hour away, the opposite direction of where we wanted to go.
Yeah, yeah. So we would just get Ubers.
Yeah, and that £96 does include the Uber from the airport to our apartment as well, which was probably the most expensive one.
Yeah.
Okay, next one was activities. Now we only did one activity that actually cost anything, which was Aqua Show. I had a voucher from Get Your Guide for £25, so we used that, so the total only came to £24.70. So we technically only paid for one person to get into Aqua Show, which was great.
Yeah, and that was a full day of a water park experience, which was class, to be fair. It's the biggest water park in Portugal, so I highly recommend doing that.
Yeah, definitely worth the money, I would say.
Yeah, most of the activities included like visiting beaches or visiting other towns, so they were free, basically. Yeah. We were like exploring Albufeira or Quarteira area or heading down to the beach. So
all other activities we didn't need to pay for.
Yeah, there were some other things that we could have probably done.
Yeah. We know there was mini golf that we were thinking of doing.
Yeah, there was like safari buggies and stuff as well you could have done.
Yeah, and we could have like rented pedals and things like that, but we just didn't feel like we needed to.
No. Okay, so our total cost of spending 1 full month in the Algarve was £1,448, which is £724 per person, or £25.86 per person per day. So really affordable, I think.
Yeah, you could do it cheaper, or you could spend a lot more money as well. So it's entirely up to you really what you're planning to do and what you want from the trip that you go on, I guess.
Yeah, I think considering it's such a touristy place, and yeah, like you said, there's a lot you can do there that costs money, and we were in an expensive area. I think we done really well to keep the budget below £1,500, really well. So yeah, that's how much we spent a month in the Algarve.
So we're hoping our next couple of trips are going to be a bit cheaper.
Yeah, like we've booked Krakow for a month, so we'll note our expenses down there, and we'll make the same sort of video to compare how much living in Krakow compared to living in the Algarve is.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you in the next video.